It's the fire in the rain. It's the smile within the pain. It's the logic but insane. You cannot know from where it came. It's the way you cross the floor before you.
Hi guys, I'm here with the Joe and in the beautiful town of
Montpellier.
It's a beautiful French town, medieval in quality and in standing. The Frank and the Betty, aka Paul and Joe in Spain. We've had a few sherbets before we came out tonight.
So we're now going for a pizza. The first pizza we've had in many a moon. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while.
Because we don't do carbs, but on this holiday I've done a lot of
And we've saved it for this day, for this evening, and we're on our way.
The trousers feel tight and everything. Oh, it's unbelievable. But anyway,
feel free to join us. And we'll see you on the way. How beautiful is this town, Joe?
Beautiful.
Looks like a movie set, doesn't it?
Well, today it was full of market stores. Absolutely full of market stores selling all their produce and clothes.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe that they're gone.
Make sure.
Some friendly folks around here. I'll tell you what, this is where we're going to eat tonight.
Yeah.
And
well, we're a bit early, I think.
We are. I don't think that'll matter too much. We can have a drink, and I'll just take a little video of the area. It is medieval heaven.
Yeah. We got Candy Blue with us, and the tables are like rather close. Hey,
Merci.
beautiful. Oh,
Thank you.
Good girl. There, she's drinking out. She's never had a drink in her life.
Oh, shit.
And I've got you in the bag.
She hasn't been very well today, has she, old Blue?
And it was like 50-50 when they brought her with us, but it was so warm in the motorhome, so we thought she'd be better off with us. At least we can keep an eye on her. But she's been off of food, well, for a day, hasn't she? She's ate scraps and stuff, but that's not like her because she's a bit of a foodie.
She said we were on the terrace, right?
Good. Let's hope nobody else turns up on the terrace. Right, I'm just checking out the beers now, Frank. And you've got beer pressure and beer for 2 litres. Basically bottled beer and the draft.
Draft's always better, Frank.
Draft 16.64 for half a litre, €7.
How much?
But the bottled beers are 33 cl, basically 4.50. So I think I should go for the 50 cl. You get more for my books.
Very good, Frank.
Here we get it, books.
And what's on the menu, Joe?
Well, there's pizzas, and there are things from the plancha. There is pasta. Oh, I didn't know there was pasta. Look at carbonara. But I have come here for pizza. Oh, I'm indecisive now. I'm a Libra.
Well, she's had a good look at the menu. Cheers at home, everybody. And what are we having, Joe?
We're having, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's like pezan. If it was Spanish, it'd be pezane, but I don't know whether you pronounce all the letters. I don't know, but it's spelled P-A-Y-S-A-N-N-I-E. So that's what we're having. Basically, it's tomato, ham, garlic, cream, mozzarella, bacon, mushrooms, onions, and oregano. Okay, so we'll have deux. Oui. Oh, the girl asked me if I wanted wine. Now I've got a pint of Canterbury. I don't think another wine would be justified, do you? It's unbelievable what these people are trying to upsell you. It's a good upsell, but I won't be having it. Joe out.
I walked in, I said to the lady, "Are we booked?" She said, "I'm sorry, we're fully booked." Another family came in, they said, "Sorry, we're fully booked." So I said, "My name's Powell." She said, "Paul."
Paul.
I thought, "Oh,
That's Spanish for Paul.
she knows me."
Unbelievable.
You're drinking a pint?
Well,
How often do you drink a pint out of public?
not very often. The Frank normally says that I should have a pint. It's a good
It's better value for
It's
money.
value for money. So when we're in Benidorm and I go, "Oh, and half a pint," because that's quite a lot of liquid for me. My trousers are already tight, to be honest.
It took you a month to get there.
Well, I've been eating a lot of carbs. You're in France, people walk around just chewing on baguettes here.
You do, don't
There's
they?
nothing in them, there's no filling butter. They just go and buy it and go.
You don't buy a baguette and have filling in and do you?
No,
If it's just a
no,
baguette.
but what I'm saying is they'll just go and buy the baguette and start eating it like, you know, they don't wait till they get out and
And you
fill it
know-
with some
you
nice
know when
cheese
you-
and onion, tomato and mayo.
And you know the first two people that you saw
Yeah.
go and buy a baguette and bite the end off it,
Mm-hmm.
that made you straight away want to go and buy it.
I did, and I've been having bread a lot. And normally I don't.
Oh,
J'ai mis une grande table.
Can't get it on my thing, look.
it's so
can't.
thin, isn't it?
You can't hold it, you gotta like put it on your fork.
Well, Joe, what do you think of that?
It was lush. I'm now stuffed.
Fine.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I'm absolutely full. I had a crepe de chocolat. To be honest, it could have done with a bit of cream or ice cream. It's a bit plain. The Frank had the rest of my lager because he has to watch his sugar, even though there's sugar in lager. But no, it was very, very nice. It's packed, wasn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, it was all stunning, all brilliant. But we had the crepe with chocolate, you did at the end.
I did.
And we found out that we should have ordered it with ice cream
Yeah.
because it was a bit of a bum note.
It was, wasn't
It was.
It was.
But
It was nice. It was a nice evening.
here's Joe walking through one of France's most beautiful villages.
Oh yes.
With Candy Blue. Very pretty, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Hi guys,
Hiya, good morning.
we're in the Pyrenees. We're on the French side of the Pyrenees.
Last night we were on the Spanish side and we've crossed back over again to come and see this beautiful town which is called Anau.
Yeah.
We'll write it on the screen. We're terrible at these pronunciations and remembering the names. It's absolutely stunning, it is.
This is in the book of French French.
Book of,
France's
yeah.
100 most beautiful towns.
Yeah, and it really is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. The buildings around here are just amazing. They really are amazing.
This building, as you can see behind me, was built in 1733.
And a lot of the signs here are written in Basque. So we're in the heart of the Basque country here on the French side. And all the signs on the buildings, or a lot of them, they look like it's, well, I thought it was some sort of Russian, Polish, but it's actually Basque, but it looks so foreign to us, even though obviously it's Spanish. It's yeah, it's really quite strange, isn't it? Don't you think?
It is. Wow, look at that church. Look over there. What an amazing church. Very, very old.
Yeah, it does. Wow. So we were given a recommendation for a good park up with great views, and it was virtually on the top of a mountain in the Pyrenees. So we drove up there and we didn't realise, but there was a bike race on that day. And it was absolutely rammed. We wondered what all the people were on the way up, because they were camping at the side of the mountain as we were going up. And when we got to the top, there was heaps of people. So we decided to park up and we watched the race. And after the race we did some cooking, as you can see here.
Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking.
Okay guys, so you might be wondering why we were asked to leave the site that we were on. So what happened was, it was a Saturday from memory. It was about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening, and we were sitting outside because it was a paid for hour, so you could get all your stuff out. We were sitting outside listening to the phone, the music on the phone. So we were playing Spotify on Paul's phone, and obviously, as you know, probably aware, you can't turn it up. It's you know, the full volume is pretty low. So
we were
just
playing it really quietly.
Well,
on a campsite, outside.
It was just, we could just about hear it.
The nearest motorhome was probably 3 motorhomes away.
Yeah, it was quite a big size. And yeah, we were just chatting, listening to the music. And a guy from just further down, if you can hear a weird noise, it's the next camper van. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's talking to the cat. So the guy, which was the next one, but like Paul says, equivalent to 3 motorhomes down, he walked past to the bin. And he just walked past, looked at us and carried on, said hello to him previously, fine. And then on his way back, he came and asked us to turn the music up. So Paul,
or down.
Yeah, down. Well, we couldn't really turn it down because we wouldn't have heard it because it was on the phone. So it wasn't loud anyway.
I saw him coming over and I thought for a second he's either going to come over and say hello.
Yeah.
Or he was French, he didn't speak any English at all.
No.
So I thought he's probably not going to come over and say hello because we're not going to be able to say much else after hello.
Because he knew we didn't speak French because we had previously said hello to him.
And for a second I thought to myself, is he going to come over? Is he really going to come over and tell us to turn this phone down? Because it's so quiet.
We couldn't think of any other reason why.
Saturday night, 8 o'clock,
over.
8:30.
Yeah.
So he carries on walking, getting closer and closer, and then he goes, pardon? What? And he goes, music. I went, I thought to myself, you've got to be kidding.
Yeah.
And inside, I got really annoyed very fast, unlike me.
Yeah, normally.
Unlike me.
You'd have turned it down. Like I say, we couldn't because we wouldn't have heard it, or we'd have turned it off. But it was so low, and he was so far away from his camper van, he wouldn't have heard a thing. He'd have only just about heard it walking past the
So he only heard it as he went past. And I thought...
Unbelievable.
I thought to myself, mate, you that's really unjustified.
Yeah.
You just, I don't know what do you call them?
Just been,
goody two-shoes, I don't know what you call it.
Arsehole is what I'd call it.
Yeah. So I said no. Candy's playing with a foot now on the floor.
Yeah.
So I said no, and then he's doing this, and I said no. I thought, no, it's not loud, I'm not going to turn it down.
We just thought it was unjust.
And then he started getting like really annoyed.
Well,
really annoyed. And I thought to myself, why are you getting annoyed? He was obviously annoyed because I said no. And I was annoyed because he asked me to turn that music down.
Yeah, and he didn't do it in a polite manner, did he?
No.
You know, he didn't, excuse me, he just come on doing all these things, and we just thought, nah, we're not going to turn it off.
So on this site, the owner of this site, they call him the policeman.
Yeah, he was a bit pedantic.
Because a real busybody. And tell him quickly about the lead.
Yeah, so the electric hookup, well, we plugged it all in, and it's perfectly fine.
He asked us to move to this position, and we did.
Yeah, and he got us to take it out twice because he wanted it a certain curve hanging off the actual
dangling
thing
down, even though it was dangling down.
That you plug in.
Yeah.
And he got us to move it twice, so we knew he was pedantic. We knew he was a bit of a
So anyway, the guy goes away. 10 minutes later, he comes back with the owner.
Yeah.
Now, I thought I can't believe that he's gone and grassed us up.
Yeah.
So the owner comes straight up. He doesn't ask us to turn the music down. He just says, because he spoke English, he went, turn that off or go.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah.
And what?
Now, I think that the guy who was complaining must live on there, or certainly long term, because he's got a camper van and he had a car, and he also had a shed right outside his camper van. So I think he must live there.
And he does help the guy who runs the site.
I did see him doing a few bits.
So I don't know what the relationship is, but at the end of the day, the guy goes, turn it off or go. And I just thought, I can't believe this is happening. So I thought, well, I'm not going to stay there under those conditions because we can just go somewhere else. Yeah. So we basically just stormed off.
We said, okay, fine, goodbye. And we went, didn't we?
Yeah,
we went because it was unjustified. It just wasn't fair. I mean, it was like I say, everything was spaced out. It was only the phone. We didn't have a great big ghetto blaster there. And you know what? We're playing the Bee Gees. We weren't playing some heavy metal
There's no
music.
bass to the phone, there's no nothing.
It was
so
great.
to us it was just a joke.
Well, everyone knows what a phone sounds like. You can't turn it up so everyone can hear it. It's just
if
ridiculous.
you have your opinion or difference of opinion, please let us know in the comments whether you thought...
What would you have done?
What
would you have turned
done?
it off?
Yeah.
Would you have gone? What would you have done? You let us know what you would have done.